Hello and welcome back to our Farthest Frontier playthrough. We're going a little bit further today as we try to make our way up into Tier 3 town. This is the big goal for today. We got to push ourselves up to 200 population. We're not far off. And we need to get 3,000 gold. We are very far off. So today's going to be all about trying to figure out what we can produce to sell. And then growing our population just a little bit more. Basically, as we start filling in these shelters, they will start upgrading, and this cap will go up to 200. In the meantime, we have visitors. This trader wants to buy swords, he wants to buy stone, and he really wants to buy honey for a very good price. I'm actually going to give him all my honey. That would be a very good deal. I could give him some swords. You know what? Let's give him 3. Because we are making swords now as well. We're also technically making tools. But I feel like we go through those a lot faster. He's selling stuff, but nothing we really want. We'll get a lot of gold off of him just from all that honey, bunny. How is this guy saying, I got no water? When there's a well right there. Young man, I find that hard to believe. I think you're lying to me. These guys are working on this kind of like constantly forested, deforested area. Trying to maintain a bit of a tree line here because we'll expand more farms out on this side of the walls soon. Right now, this is where we get our herbs, our greens, all our little goodies. Oh, nice. And this forager shack is up and running now, too. So I think we can set that to kind of like that. Technically, that patch of herbs is out of range. So it's either do I want those herbs or do I want that hawthorn? And the answer is probably I want those herbs. Hard to line this up exactly, but let's say that. Excellent. Excellent. I was hoping to kind of expand our army a little bit right now, but they did pretty well against the last attack. Yes, and we need to try and find ourselves 1 extra goat. We're up to 3 cows, 17 chickens, so we're going to start killing chickens pretty soon, which is very good news for us. And these guys are taking their sweet time to deliver all that honey. Knowledge generated. Now, we can't get into tier 3 tech yet. So, do we improve composting? Do we improve the paper press? Or unlock the paper press? We could unlock armor. Probably not a bad idea. Seeing as we are starting to get a bit of some actual supplies online. Yeah, outbricks and shields. 300 gold. Could you do this to me? Well, I guess we'll pull. I feel like we should probably pull all of the gold out. That was 750 gold we got just from trading honey. So that's actually like, maybe we're not that far off. We need 1,200 for the temple. And I do think the temple would be good to get first because there's a bunch of excavation sites around. Once the temple is constructed, it can be extracted to discover relics and wealth from the past. So I think if we got the temple, we could actually get a bunch of gold for free. As a man of Canada, you know there's always a farthest frontier. It's just not worth it, right? One to two herb gathering circles either overlap a little, but you haven't played lately. Yeah. Whatever I can fertilize compost-wise, more food, more people, more everything. Yeah. The compost is definitely a process. In general, we're doing pretty good on food. Right now, it's just basically we're waiting on people coming in. Our biggest issue is that, like, our food expires. So we're smoking meat, we're smoking fish, we have bread, and then it's like we get greens in certain amounts. Not a ton of them, but some of them. And they'll get working on that armory. Let's speed things up a little bit. Because I'm mostly, I guess, waiting on traders right now. Cash for gold. There was some thought about putting in another arborist over here as well. Though typically we have had more fruit than we can eat. The big thing is like we don't have any way to preserve food right now. We're still producing more food than we consume. Population's going up. Lots of new livestock. 22 out of 24 chickens. So two more chickens, one more birthing cycle, and we should be starting to slaughter chickens, which will also then give us like consistent food. Here comes another trader as well. Riding on his ox cart. We could if we want to do some more like decorations. Honestly, a lot of these are getting pretty close to tier 3. They need either candles or pottery. They need a tier 3 town center to be upgraded though, so. Sell those two. This guy wants tools. This guy wants flour, but he's not willing to pay a lot for it. Candles. It's funny. We make candles, but we don't seem to make enough of what we need. Oh, he's got cows, but we don't need cows anymore. Thankfully. Bows, crossbows, and towers deal 15% more damage. Wow, that would be really nice. I mean, I don't know, man. We could sell him flour. You know what? Let's do it. I'm gonna move like, just move 80 of the flour right now. Kind of at the point where it's like, oh, anything we can move, we probably should move. Generally just a good idea. Closed laptop right when he's talking about having loads of chickens, and then it was time to start killing them off, right? This land is full of dark and terror. Walk 5 minutes to your computer, now it's on the furthest frontier. Look, and everything's on fire. Some days you miss out. Some days things move fast. What's another 240 gold? Awesome. Yeah, we have an armory now. Wood planks and pelts. Iron and pelts. So let's say like maximum quota for shields. 20? 10? And for halberds, 10? That seems like it would be a lot, so. Pelts and iron. Iron and gold. Ooh. Huh. My iron ore mine is got 2 iron ore left in it. That is, as the kids say, not good. It's not good at all. Some rocks down here I'm going to pick up because we're going to need all these for the temple. And we did repair this guy. Okay, that's good. Oh, I didn't realize this. I can actually put 2 guards in a tower. Does it change the monthly cost? It doesn't. I have 35 laborers. I'm going to put extra guards in all of those. I didn't even realize that was going to be an option. A mine is out of ore. It can be salvaged to reclaim some of the resources used in its construction. Damn, Daniel. I don't suppose we have any other iron ore on the map that we've discovered, is it? Have we? I mean, I guess the other option of this is like set out, see what else there is on the map. I'm talking about wanting to explore up here, but it's very scary with all the wolves. You know what? This wolf den is actually dead right now, so why don't we do like a path that way? A little bit of cholera, but that won't last. Homies, how do you have no food? Oh, there's no food in town. How is there no food in town? You're making hay, you're making wheat, you're making leeks. I've been thinking about maybe adding some more farmers to all those jobs. I still have 29 laborers, hey? All right. So I'm going to max out all these farms so that I don't have to worry about that. I can have up to 6 people working here. Does adding more people do anything? Birth rate 0 per year. Higher healthy population means more livestock. Overpopulation and poor health leads to reduced birth. Milk. Well, I mean, we're getting milk at least. That's good. Need more milk. Iron ore mines that dry up should just become stone mines. Yep. Makes sense. Exploring hell in Baldur's Gate. Would I like a new DLC to add heaven and hell as new realms? I would, yeah. We've talked about like sky and water as being good aspects for new realms. And I think that they would work there. This homestead just got upgraded. Now we're only 2 off. But I think every one of my houses is a homestead right now, which does mean I need 1 more house. Unless, no, you're a shelter. You just need to get 1 more food type. You have smoked meat and smoked fish and regular fish. Is that not 3 types of food? I mean, 2 of you work at a fruit orchard. You'd think maybe you could just bring home some apples and then upgrade your home. This building's storage is full. Huh. Okay, I do have a wagon shop. I think let's make a second wagoneer. Transport goods from mines, pits, and work camps to town storage. How do I get your storage emptied? It's a good question. I mean, it's fantastic that a foraging shack is producing that much. Foragers cultivate a selected resource in a garden. Ooh, that's really good. Again, we need a tier 3 town for it, but... I'm a bit worried about the state of our food stores. But I don't know, man. We're like, we have eggs. We should be making milk. We produced like 200 milk last year. Herding, gardening. Fodder quality is 80%. 82. 80. One of my big concerns is actually running out of hay. But it doesn't really look like that's a concern. And where's the candle shop? Up here? Cobbler shop. Candle shop. I'm gonna put like 3 people in here because it seems like we do have a lot of wax. Producing archery items. I got no iron. I got no ore. We got a problem. We are poor. Coal mines, salvage sites. Can we do this before winter hits? I'm gonna put, you know what, man? I'm gonna put 10 workers on that. Salvage sites are where all the goodies are. Now, I am a bit concerned that they're all gonna walk through those wolf dens, but you live, you learn. You laugh, you learn. You love, you learn. You cry, you learn. There's also a salvage site down here. Ah, God, a mushroom cluster. Oh, that's fun. More deer, more hawthorn, more hawthorn. Clay, roots, herbs. Blueberry bushes. Yoink. The one yoinkable material in the game. Now, you might be asking yourself, where do you plan to yoink those? That's a good question. We'll yoink them up here wherever we can. Wherever there's room for the yoink. Lots of hazelnuts. So there's lots of good foraging down here. Some more blueberries. That's like 4 more bushes, honestly. Not bad. Not bad at all. Worth the exploration. Those blueberry bushes are... Oh my God, there's 4 more. Where am I going to put all these? You know what? I guess this little area here... I was basically saying I'm going to leave for all those birds' nests. Because I don't want to interrupt the poor little birdies. So maybe I can just fill this with blueberry bushes on the sides. You know, people can be like walking home, grab a couple blueberries off the side of the road. That's a pretty good deal. I can hardly complain about that. I am not finding iron ore anywhere. I am finding 4 more blueberry bushes, though. And I am finding iron ore. Oh my God, I'm finding so much iron ore. There's like 5 sites of it down there. Sweet Jiminy Crickets. We're rich. We're rich beyond our wildest dreams. That's going to solve that problem real good. Okay. 1 more. So many blubbleberries. So much blubber and blubbleberries. Just lining the streets with them. All right, so this does mean we are going to need a work camp down here. There's no question about that. That's too far to go without a work camp. Which is kind of fun. You learn, believe it or not, straight to learning. Children better start mining. It's a lifelong job security. 2,000, 16,000, 16,000, 13,000, 13. Okay, so this is like insane amounts of ore. So what I want to do is probably I want to build a lookout tower up here. And then basically some temporary shelters. A warehouse. And a work camp. Actually, I don't even know if... How would I do that? Your people explored a salvage site, managed to procure valuable goods, 184 gold, some clothing, some bows, some weapons, some shoes, some boots, and even some meat. And then the other one, where we also got knowledge, nice. Some coats, some weapons, some bows, some meat, some more gold. Now they got to bring all that home, which is going to be a trial and tribulation of its own. Carrying capacity for weapons. Honey and wax produced in apiaries. I do really like our apiaries right now. Unlock bookbinders. Part of me wants to do the paper press just because I'm like, oh, this is the one job we don't have right now. And I think that's... I think we'll do that. Because that will also increase our knowledge generation. Papers, please. Now, the paper press is located here. Turns flax into papers for use in guild halls and in the production of books. Oh man, I can't build this. Oh, it does fit perfectly right here. But it requires 50 bricks, which I certainly don't have. Probably no better spot to put this than right next to all of this industry zone, though. I'm just going to pause it, because until we have 50 bricks, there's none to be done with ye. All right. That's pretty productive. This field will be fertilized next year. 76, 40, 30, 54. Some of you guys didn't do so good. It seems like hay is really, really good for keeping the field fertile. This field does like extra fertile. Oh my god, I'm so excited for us to start eating chickens. I'm so excited to start exploring these. Look, there's also like deer. Oh no, beer. Where's Red Company?
It will be done. As you
Grizzly
command.
bears. Grizzly bears are balling our people. God damn, grizzles. Grizzlers. How dare they? Where is my little hunter's workshop? This guy. All right, he will pick up that carcass, which is at least kind of nice. Nobody seems to have any interest in this deceased villager out here. Oh, and there's also a handful of iron ore out this way. I don't know. It's a little bit easier to get, but also not easier to get. Wagons can be used to transport goods between mines, pits, and work camps to town storage. So do I even need a work camp then? Work camps are used to continuously harvest wood, replant trees. Tools are needed. Temporary shelters. Nearby buildings is also messing up these birds' nests. I wish I could move these birds' nests, but alas, what is to be done? Just grabbing the last little bit of that stone. Handful of shoes down that way. Taxes. Oh, nice. We can actually see like all the way around here now as well. We have an idea of like where this lake ends. This one I think goes forever. But I love her little mountain home. I truly don't know what to do with this yet, but... The village pundit. A new merchant has arrived. He wishes to buy clothing and sand. Sand is a bit of a surprise, but man, I could definitely give you like a lot of sand. I have a lot of stone right now as well, but I don't really want to give you that. I will give you like maybe 5 tools. And perhaps 15 coats. Soap. Where is the soap made? Here. These guys are always out of tallow. Okay. That makes sense. Trapping small animals is a good source of hide. Predators are attacking. Another grizzly bear. Red Company. I have another job for you.
At once.
It's this guy. You'll never believe it. We're being attacked by a grizzly bear again. Ooh, that guy just got saved in time. Yeah, I was a bit worried. I had a funny feeling. Those wolves. He just looks like he's taking shots at the wolf den itself. Oh, I didn't want you to do that.
Your orders?
He actually killed the wolf den. Oh, Lord.
At once.
Well, no surprise that the wolves are angry. What do you think was going to happen, dudes?
As you command.
You blew up their home. Gee, Jiminy Jellikers. Now, I am a little curious. Will they just stay here forever? I kind of want to keep an eye on that. We'll sell off that. We'll sell off that. That's good money. Sell off this sand. 2,000 gold in town storage. Dude, I am... that's going up way faster than I thought it would. I think let's turn on the temple build site. This pit has like 6,000 sand in it, so... We got a ton of livestock animals born. Heck yeah. Any extra livestock will automatically be sent to slaughter, so we're going to slaughter our first chickens. We did it. And we're up to 4 cows. Guys, you got to lay off the wolves.
What is it?
Making me come out here, kill all these wolves. Not really what I was looking to be doing here. Predators are attacking. Well, that's who I'm looking for.
Right away.
I mean, one option is just
As you
destroy these wolf dens with my military. The other option is leave them so that we can hunt wolves.
Right away.
Because I kind of like the ability to hunt wolves. Also, the wolves have defended us on numerous occasions. This wolf den seems to have been destroyed. I'm going to let them retreat. See what happens. Can I tame those nice little wolves? I mean, here's the thing is, like, every time our village has been attacked, those wolves have absolutely slaughtered everything that's been attacking us. So I'm rather fond of them. I don't really want them to die. You're going to have to move out here. Because I want you to go gather all of those carcasses. I see, okay. I mean, you're butchering something down here. Villager dies from battle wounds. This temple is on its way up. Look at that. Everybody's dancing around the pole. Hey, yo, love that. Love it. We got another merchant who wants to buy all of our pottery. Incredible. 140 pottery I will give to you. At a good price, too. Now, she's selling iron. She's actually selling iron ore for really cheap. It could be worth it to just buy that up for us right now. But we just got a temple. The Temple of New Beginnings. Assign additional priests to add additional relics. I am going to add 2 relics. And then I'm going to immediately tell you guys to go out and start grabbing this stuff. There's an excavation site right here. And there's another excavation site right here. That will keep you very busy. Preaching. Your spirituality is going to go through the roof right about now. So you just sold me 1,400 gold of pottery. Incroyable. So we could buy like a 240 iron ore. Or I could buy that town hall upgrade. I still need 200 people. Can I buy like 100 iron ore? That's not that expensive. What about 200? That'd be $1,000. I'm gonna do that. Buy and transfer. Take the rest of the gold, put it in town storage. And I'm actually starting to wonder about, like, should we build a vault? A secure repository for the town's gold. Right here next to the town hall. People want food and beer, but I can't get them beer. What religion is their temple? I need to know how to fake it so I don't get burned at the stake for heresy. Bad dogs ahead. Make sure people attacking see the back of it only. Problem solved. That could work. That could work. The religion of spoiled milk? Not spilled milk? I don't know that I could create the name of my religion, but obviously I'm curious to do it now. I'm still exactly 1 house short, aren't I? Yeah. But we also have some tech. You know, we've been talking about upgrading that. Sorry, undo. Oh. If you unlock enough technology, you just unlock tier 3. Cheesemaker. Tree regrowth. Better beans. Beer. Beer! Barrel making. Commerce negotiations. Merchants carry more gold but pay less for goods. A trade center. Bookbinders. Coal-fired stoves. Shelters can use coal instead of firewood for heating. That's going to be extremely good for us later. Hospitals, research speed. Reduced brick building costs. Lookout towers could be upgraded to watchtowers. You know, if we actually upgraded the stuff here, we could unlock that. Cheaper guards. Cavalry stables. Archers can equip halberds. Armory upgrade to arsenal. Blacksmith to blacksmith's workshop. Durability for tools and heavy tools. Glassmaker. Ooh. That leads to canning. Interesting. This sand obviously would get us glass. But now I'm starting to wonder, is that the only sand we have on the map? Gold ingots could not be stored. Ensure you have enough buildings that can accept gold ingots. My God, the storehouse is full. Mostly full of gold. Well, all right. You've really made a solid argument for me here. Let's build a vault. It's got to be a priority building. And I think if we have you know, I'd like to get the road down here sorted out. Because we're gonna have to get access to this soon. There's also 3 deer down here, as well as a boar. Boars are territorial animals that pose a threat to villagers that wander too close. Provides meat, hide, and tallow if butchered by a hunter. We're too rich. Best give it to the church. They'll know how to look after it fairly and safely. Returning it when we start to run low among the classes. Certainly. A capital good idea. I'm also going to increase the amount of people working on these excavations because I didn't realize how hella slow this was. There is a deep sand deposit here, so I actually have unlimited sand just down here, which is good to know. So if I wanted to make a little further area out here to get access to like more of this clay, some more fishing shoals. It's a pretty fertile land over here, but there is a ton of iron ore down here as well, but kind of far. Right now, I like that we just have like one fishing hut that's outside the walls. One fishing hut, one forager hut. These guys are going out like clearing the trees to make way for the roads. Yeah, so we'll do like a lookout tower, a mine, probably just one mine, and then some temporary houses. All right, I have to put this house here, I think. This is 200 houses, 200 population available in the main district. Which I think feels pretty good. Raiders! Well, they're going to have a terrible time when they get to those gates. There's only one pack of them? which is nice to see. I'm realizing like we are starting to lose a little bit of money right now. Oh, the temple takes minus 15. That's probably why. Where are these guys? I'm gonna steal my excavation site. Where are they here? I don't see them. Ah! That's it? Oh, man. Select all military units.
It will be done. Right away.
There's only 4 of them? Like, we can just take them out. Prep. Prep. Prep.
It will be done.
Prep. Your village is low on builders. So be it. You know what? Let's give them 2. No canal is strictly forbidden by the church. Bridging of 2 wet bodies shall be done through natural means. This is fertile land and will thrive. We'll rule over this land and we shall call it this land. No milk canal. Listen, I just need my vaults. I need a place to store all my hordes of money. Because otherwise, we're going to starve to death. My hay is also spoiling, and I'm realizing I need to build another granary. Which thankfully is not that expensive. Because I am also very full on grain. Flax fibers, willow, wax. Yeah, we're still really not... This candle shop. Can I see the, Can I look at, like, candles? Agriculture, produced materials. Villagers have finished excavating an ancient ruin. A new wild relic has been acquired. Roots of the first tree. Trees grow 15% faster and orchards produce 25% more fruit. Yo, that is pretty solid. Okay, flour we are like producing and consuming the right amount. What are these other things? Baskets. Hide coats, shoes, soap. You know, we're struggling on soap. Seems like we have like ups and downs. Candles. Okay, we should be making more candles than we are. Pottery is great. Spices. Glassware is also a luxury good. Luxury goods are great because luxury goods give us taxes. And this road is still only partly done. There's magic in this game? I mean, I guess so, yeah. Trees grow faster and orchards produce more fruit. I'm always happy for trees grow faster. So my other question is, like, raiders and wildlife are more deadly and aggressive. Why would I want that? That seems bad. That seems like not a very good time. Deep iron. Unlimited iron. Another salvage site. Here's another excavation site as well. Could have sworn we also had another excavation site somewhere else. Right here. Oh, there's 2 right here. My God. All right, good luck, guys. I hope you don't freeze to death in the winter, which you might. You could sell that relic? Probably, yeah. Sell the relic to the bandits. Do I have Raptor ever collaborate? No, I've raided into him a few times. But I don't really know the guy. TBH. No trees in range of this camp. I mean, there's a lot of trees, just none that you can currently harvest. I think I'm going to move this up a little bit higher to try and not get this chop trees penalty on the bird's nest. And it seems like there's a lot of woods here to be had, so. Could I have prescription sunglasses versus regular sunglasses? The classic battle. Villager stricken with frostbite.
Hello.
What? Go home, Mr. Grocery Man. So I could upgrade this hunter's cabin for 250 gold, but that would just give him traps, which I don't really think he needs. The traps have mostly been, excuse the pun, a trap. Seeking shelter. Yeah, so I want to build temporary shelter down here. All this slope is too steep. Can we actually flatten terrain then? I wonder. That might be a bit too much. That might have been excessive. Because what I want is like 3x3 for a shelter. And then an iron mine, which is like 2x2. I'm probably going to want 2 iron mines. So let's say 3x7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Uno, dos, tres. We'll expand that out just a little bit more. So I'll set up a double iron mine on this side and on this side. We'll leave this other one. I think that's fine. I don't know how many people fit in a temporary house. Great question. I honestly don't know. Might need more than that. And then we'll build a little wall around it, and we'll put like a lookout tower up top behind it. A couple of guards. It's on the Steam page for Farthest Frontier, and they were highlighting the streams on the channel. Oh, Raptors. Okay, yeah. Yeah, he does some great work. He mostly does YouTube, but he does stream as well. 6-7 herder. All that for sweet iron. I mean, we are desperate for iron right now. The vaults. Okay, so I can now go down here to this storehouse, and I can say, don't store money in here. And I can say, store money in here. Oh, I can also store all the weapons in here. Let's also make sure we're not storing any weapons or gold in here. So weapons. Bows as well. No, only fancy weapons and armor. Fancy weapons and armor. Crude weapons? Crude weapons also count. So no weapons. That, or that, and no gold. So hopefully They'll grab all that stuff and start carting it up. The shelter's already getting upgraded to level 2, which I love to see. Pumping us up past 200. We got 1,000 gold in the bank. We got 3 new relics coming in. Can you store more relics? Additional relic slot, more workers, desirability, durability. Yeah, some of these houses are really close to tier 3. But we need this town center upgraded. Entertainment. Construct buildings that provide entertainment. Festival pole, trading post, temple, pub, theater. All right, so this is just saying you need to get a tier 3 settlement on the go ASAP. Bunch of smoked meat, bunch of bread, bunch of vegetables. We're doing really, really good on food now. Yes, things are spoiling, but like it's rotating through. I think these 3 farms are enough to maintain our 200 population. Major excavations going. Is that flattened? That does not look flattened. But I guess it is. So you're going to build a temporary shelter. And 2 iron mines. Salvage site giving us beer and atonement. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on. Soldiers and guards do 15% damage. The shard of Markovian's blade. We found beer and gold and tools and additional knowledge point here as well. So I believe we can actually unlock beer now if we want. I want to make sure that we have like defenses around this, which is going to be palisade walls. I don't really want to like visually cut off the iron either, because I like the look of it. Probably just a little something like this, maybe. Perfect. We can do the double gate in between here. In between here and here. I think I'm happy with the tower. Kind of just like that. That'll work. That'll be a little mining camp. And there's room for more temporary housing in here as well if we need to fill it up. And the problem with the lookout tower on the very top of the hill is that it would be out of range of everything. Right? Like it wouldn't actually be able to hit any of the things that might be attacking the gate. Yeah, honestly, I might put some hunters down here too. I gotta see what happens with these deer because the consistent human presence might scare them away. Why did the grizzly bear get lost in the forest? He couldn't find his bearings. Hi, Eternal Ice of Amontok. Food spoils 25% slower. Well, I think we'll be putting that one on. Oh, cool. So there's different types of relics. You can see here I have like 2 nature relics. So because I'm using them, they also get a spirituality bonus, I think. So that might actually be why you might want to use something like that Arc of Vengeful Dread. Place this building within 300 meters of 100 residences. Currently, there are 41 residences within its range. Wow. So a temple can have a lot of stuff around it. Yikes. We do have another point of knowledge. Let's unlock the brewery. Firewood, water, honey, and wheat to craft beer. Villagers get hungry 15% slower. So there we go. That's another blood relic. Brewery. Where are you gonna live? Costs a lot of money to relocate a graveyard. I suppose I could put the brewery down here by the fruit trees, because then I could make fruit alcohol. I don't particularly like how far away it is from all the people, but not really sure I have much of a choice in that matter. I'm limited on my space right now. This guy wants to buy herbs, he wants to buy swords, and he also again wants to buy honey. So let's give him all the honey bunnies. I will sell you 2 swords. Because I'm desperate for your money. I will sell you 3 tools. This is a really bad price on herbs, but I'm going to sell you like 150 of them anyway. That's still 300 gold. Hunter cabins yield 30% more meat. So this is like you can buy artifacts off these guys as well. I don't think I can sell artifacts. Six livestock animals, 2 of which are chickens. We're up to 5 cows. Ooh, the cow money's coming along. Before you know it, we're going to be swimming in cows. Oh, this fills so many people. Okay, this is incredible. This is a great spot for a temporary shelter then. They have firewood, they have eggs, fruit, bread, smoked meat, smoked fish, and beans. This is incredible. So these iron mines are going to get up and running in no time. Need to get your Wololos to carry the relic to the temple? Wrong game? I don't know. That sounds right by me. Oh, we're losing a lot of milk to spoilage. All the blueberry bushes are coming up. Yeah, we never have like a lot of food in storage, but it seems like we have enough pretty consistently. You guys are clearing the site for the brewery. I mean, if I was to make this farmland, I suppose I could make like houses all along here and here. Build another marketplace like here and just expand west. That's an option. It also brings me closer to this town. While letting me leave like my forests in the north. I'll think about that. Okay, trader number 2 wants to buy coal. Also wants to buy shoes. I'll sell you like 15 shoes because you're giving me a good price for them. You also want to buy soap and candles. And I am actually making candles now. Here in gold ore. I feel like I'm going to keep the soap because the soap is a luxury good, which means I get money for it. All right, so Trader 1. We sell you some herbs. We sell you some tools. We sell you some swords. Still waiting on that honey. Sell you that honey. And hopefully you guys bring the rest of this. Sick? Man, you're like, I need you working here. Can't have you being sick right now. I'll haul these shoes over. It's nice to actually see us like have all the money in the vault now too. So we're gonna be at 2,000 bucks, which is pretty good. Gonna use some for this watchtower, but it's all right. Can't change that. Toss all that storage. Beer. Why do I have 43 beer? Where did that come from? Should I sell you all my beer? People really want beer in my town is the problem. They are craving beer. Yeah, that's really making them unhappy. I understand. Oh, we don't have any rocks. We're gonna need all these rocks to make that brewery. And are we done all these expeditions? I guess we are. That one, all done. Whatever one over here must have gotten done. All right, well, you know. Who is this guy?
Need something?
Hunter, stockpiling meat, hunted deer. Okay. Villager stricken with fractured bones. I guess scouting a bit more of the edges couldn't be a terrible choice. That one's gonna get killed by a boar, probably. But now that we can like loot for artifacts, I'm more inclined to explore. That was strange. Something just like popped over here and let me see what was going on. Like they ran off the edge of the map. Okay. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. You guys are mining those two. These guys are mining these two, which is pretty good. And assumably there are like carts just coming in back and forth from here. I do think I should put a second person in that lookout tower because I am particularly worried about what could be in this area. I'm going to remove that flag. I'm worried about that boar. Your village is low on laborers. 12. Oh, yeah. Critically low. A raid camp has attacked my villagers down here.
Hello.
Oh, Dorotha. Raider encampments are a threat to your settlement. Clearing them out will yield spoils and delay future attacks on your people. Well, now I really want this to be up and running better. Another raid camp has attacked my villagers. Okay. At least we're learning where the bad guys are. Combat settings. Highlight raiders. Toggle the minimap on and off. Overlay control. Goats. Desirability. Fertility. Tree fertility. Groundwater. Military banners. Oh, that's cool. You can toggle those on and off. And then tutorial and hints. All right, well, homies are figuring out where everything is. There's a salvage site up here. So we'll send some bodies up to figure that out. Some unlimited clay deposits. It's pretty nice looking. Some good looking land up here as we turn in the fall. The sudden fractured bone season after the flu. We do suffer from the old fractured bone disease. A common disease in these parts, fractured bone disease.
You need anything?
Okay, so you are actually like mining ore in the mines here. I would love to assign more people to this, but right now it seems like we desperately need laborers, so I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to let that place build up. And we're going to hope for the best. I do think... Yeah, I'm starting to be like, okay, food and housing. Like, we're not getting a lot of people immigrate in anymore. 70% of people have tools. 50% of our population is educated. Well, that's kind of nice. Still no goats. The brewery. Stocking brewery. Taking a break. Producing item. Beer. Maximum quota. 300. Requires honey, grain, firewood, and water. Oh, it doesn't use fruit. Oh. All right, well, I guess it gives us something to do with our honey. +1 occupancy at the compost yards. 30% work to produce compost. I mean, that could be good. Cheese maker could also be good. Let our milk last longer. Not really too worried about like coal-fired stoves or cavalry. Glass blowing. Better candle production. Mining speeds at mines. Firewood splitter can upgrade to firewood splitter workshop. Saw pick can upgrade to saw mill. I don't know that we necessarily need that. I do want to upgrade the barricades and stuff here, because that's the only way to get arrow loops and the citadels. Stockyards, storehouses, and the town center. I think we're going to need quite a bit of tech to get that. But that might be my next goal. A lot of this stuff I can't create until we get to tier 3. Because like I need bricks for most of it. Tier 3 would attract floods of people again? Probably, yeah. Imagine if the church demanded tithes or supplies. You'd have to keep their favor high and they'll cleanse your lands with a crusade. Who's attacking me? A wolf is attacking me down here. Sorry, buddy. You got caught. That's all there is to it. It's a far frontier, man. Scouting is a dangerous job. Ain't no dude about it. It's a dangerous job. Yeah, I think it's mostly housing and food. The wolf churches are actually demanding sacrifices. The thing is, the church does cost money, right? Like, it technically has a tide because it's services temple minus 15. So, like, I'm losing gold from that. Same thing with, like, my barracks is. Oh, these guys are really getting more and more veteran. Man, it has taken a long time for these guys. I feel like these guys never sleep. I'm really, really grateful for that. Occupants this year 6. Okay. Yeah, so it's like the 2 soldiers and the 4 miners live in that temporary housing. Where they seek shelter when things get too cold. I bet they're all like, we'd love to have shoes. Some shoes down here would be really nice, my lord. 6 berries in the marketplace. The marketplace is actually doing like pretty full. Oh, you know what? If we could upgrade the market. I need 60 bricks. But if I could upgrade the market, that would increase my income quite a bit. Not to mention, like, all the other benefits. I guess the other option is actually we could just get, on our next tech, I could just unlock the cooperage. Which was here? Barrel making. Because that's probably just wood and iron. And if we started storing food in barrels, it would probably last a hell of a lot longer. Bonus per barrel, 4%. Right? 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. So 40% reduction. Probably let like all of our stuff last so much longer. Alternatively, I guess, is like glassware and preserves, but I don't really know how we do that. The glassware, yes. The preserving part, not so much. I feel like... Oh, you just have to get glass blowing and then a preservist's building. Okay. I guess that's also an option. I have the sand. I could build that preservist and the glassware all up here. It'd be a pretty good spot for it. I was kind of thinking this fancy vault should probably have some nice stuff around it. Like perhaps a park. Or 2. Park over there. Just kind of feel like a park up here could be nice. Civic monument. Extravagant small bench plaza. Extravagant small park. Well, that sounds much nicer. 150 gold though. I don't really think we don't really need to get desirability up right now, so. Like the lighthouse. Why'd you spill your beans? Will this game get harder? Seems like I'm coasting. I mean, we were getting hit by bandit attacks pretty badly. I wouldn't really say we're coasting. I would actually say that we are mostly just scraping by. But it does seem like the bandit attacks and everything do ramp up over time. Let's move those across. I'm going to move 100 flour in here because he's paying a lot of money for it. Transfer those candles as well. Don't think I want to get rid of medicinal roots. It's good money for that flour, though. Damn. Very good money for that flour. You've got cows. You've got soap. What you do not have is goats, which is the only thing I really want to buy at the moment. If I could get my goat production online, we'd be set. That's 3,000 gold. All we need are 30 more villagers. And I think the only way to get that is to expand the town. And the only way to expand the town is to fix my food crisis. Crisis, quote, quote. Or just let them keep making babies. That guy didn't have brick for sale, did he? No. Nah, they never do. 7 livestock animals born. A lot of chickies. 7 cows. We're almost there. We're almost going to start slaughtering cows. That's also going to provide like a ton of extra meat every single year. Yeah, honestly, I think it's barrels. Barrels and preserves are the next answers. Well, this lookout tower like just covers the edges. Pretty good damage. I guess also the attack range here will increase once we get the upgrades for it too.
Hello.
So these are the last guys building up the barricades here. One more. And then this is fully barricaded in. So we have a proper mining camp. I am having a sudden, very horrible flash of realization. Which is if there is a fire in here right now, we're going to be in big trouble. Where's the best place for this? 54. There's big water bonuses up here. I'm going to put it down like that. Because then if I want to fit in another slope too steep. I'm going to hope those roads just figure out how to connect themselves. See you extending the western walls out about a screen and building farms on the west of that fertile land. Yeah, so there's this fertile land here, and I wanted to build farms here. And what I'm basically thinking is, like, if I build farms there and then build, like, a marketplace here, I could build another set of housing all along this section. What are people doing down here?
Need anything?
What the hell was your plan? Why'd you even go down these parts? There's nothing for you down here. Only misery and wolves. And apparently it looks like bandits down this way too. So we're going to stay away from this area. Pending heat waves. We got raiders coming in.
At once.
Move the blue guys up. These guys might be crossing through wolf territory, though I think most of the wolves are dead. This might actually be a serious set of raiders. Who's this guy?
What is it?
The village is being raided. 27 raiders. Oh, okay. This has gotten much worse. We have salvaged a bunch of goods, including knowledge, which means I can unlock barrel making. Which I think is a really good idea for us. Which is going to be under storage. Iron and wood planks to make barrels, which increase the longevity of stored food. Oh, incredible. Put it right there. So I am realizing, like, the armory and stuff is all up here, despite the fact that the iron camps are down here. But I guess, like, the coal mines are going to be up here. These guys look like they're coming along the road, so I'm hoping... Okay, let's remove that flag. Villagers chased a predator away. A wild boar. Blue team. I'm gonna have to have you come up here as well. Red team. What's going on? Can we...
Your orders?
Are you not infantry?
Right away.
Archers? Why can't we shoot them?
It will be done.
Defensive, offensive, hold position. I want them on, like, hold position. Oh, man. Oh, I didn't even see that happen.
Your command. Your orders? As you command.
Shoot, 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 shoot. Okay, defensive stance. God damn, dude.
It will be done.
All right, let's bring that in. Get those guys going.
At once.
You're going to have to come in here. At least our infantrymen are, like, quite good. 13 people wish to immigrate. I will absolutely take that. It's about time we started getting some immigration. I don't know what's happening
At
here.
once.
Suddenly they're not doing damage to this guy. Yeah. Yeah. Ice him. Ice him.
As you command.
Both of these teams lost an archer. Which is like add archer. Other company. Add archer. Uh-oh. Well, thankfully the lookout tower up here is doing serious
Right away.
work. Serious work. The village was raided. Villagers killed 2. Items pillaged none. Successful. I mean, did we lose 2 archers? Yes. Was that a bit sloppy? Absolutely. Is the penalty pretty good? I would also say we're fine with that. I think what I need to do is I probably just need to keep the archers somehow in the garrisons. Yeah, we lost a star of veterancy there, but we did get a star of veterancy here, so. 2 buildings were destroyed. Rebuild. Rebuild. Overall, pretty good. Is there tech for faster wagons or porters? There is one for, like, your wagons can carry more stuff. So there is a wagon guy who comes down here and collects iron. But you can see he's doing, like, a pretty good job at actually, like, collecting everything.
What is it?
Stockpiling logs.
Hello there.
So, unfortunately, sometimes the miners do just have to, like... Or the laborers do just have to bring stuff down here. But this wagon shop, they're mostly sitting around waiting. Crops lost down to animals. 22 leeks have been eaten by an animal. A chicken? Are my chickens going loose? Oh, they are. Loosey-goosey chickens. You know what? It's fine. I could just like move you further out here, I guess. Might improve the cows grazing as well if they're not all fighting in the same area. Okay. Where are we? 183. We're getting there. With this built-in iron coming in on the regular now, things are also like looking up a lot. We have actually quite a few extra laborers. So I'm gonna throw some more guys in there. How about you guys pick up stone while you're up there? Keep letting these forests grow. 185. The Cooper? Mr. Cooper? I don't know how many of these guys I need. But I feel like the answer should be probably quite a lot. Why don't we keep like 30 barrels in stock? And then I don't know where the barrels are going to go first, but they will figure it out. We need another builder. Maintenance and construction tasks. Ah, so they also handle maintenance, I guess. There's a part of me that just thinks about building a work camp down here to also just grab like trees and rocks. Oh, that's fun. We can go to the excavated ruins and just like pull all the old rocks out of them as well. No, that's cool. It's like once you got the artifact, you can just grab whatever's left over. I like that. Accepted my note. Thank you without complaints. Sorry about this. I'm just catching up on that Sophia. Oh, yeah. There's all these bots on Discord that, like, no matter what you do, you cannot stay ahead of them. Yeah, and it tends to be very frustrating because they keep changing their tactics. They keep getting, like, slightly better. Production halted. We have 300 beer. That did not take very long. we filled up on beer very fast. Huh. These guys store hay? No. Grain, flour, and barrels. And it does seem like they take priority, so... All right. So we've got a handful of shields. We still got that 3,000 gold. Yeah, we're really just waiting on people. Even add server tags their name. Look more legit. Cat and mouse game continues. Yep. Yeah, there is some really funny consistencies throughout some of them. Orange Quake's actually gotten very good at spotting like specific tags in their name that he's like, this this tag keeps showing up. They're all obviously bots. But they do get kind of smarter and better all the time, which is tricky as hell. All right, farms. Do we want them to be 10s? I think we do. 10 by 5s. That seemed to work pretty well for us. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to say 10 by 5. 10 by 5. And then 10 by 5. And we'll do 3 crop fields just like that. I feel like that's pretty good. And then I will probably just weave this down on a funny angle. And we'll let them work away on that. Obviously, not a lot they can do in the wintertime, but it's step 1. Hopefully some bricks show up this year. Okay, growing hay is really good. There's no question about this. Hay boosts fertility like just an absurd amount. $470 gained this year. 263 lost. I'd love to get to this point where we're like using hay. We could like grow hay in every field would be really nice. Seems like we're making enough compost that we do get to fertilize all the fields. 52%, 48%. Like these are pretty low numbers. I think I'm going to get rid of you right now and I'm going to put in instead of growing crops, reduce weed levels and just grow a bunch of clover. So I'm gonna put that field just on like repair. You've been making flax, which is hilarious because I actually don't need to do that. You also have no weeds. So maybe I'll grow fit turnips in the middle. Can I fit anything else in there? All right, man. You made an argument for turnips then. Better than nothing. At least we'll get a little bit of food out of it. There are no bots in Bossing Say. Who told you there were bots in Bossing Say? Ain't no bots in Bossing Say. We'll have them hung. Amenities is where the market is? Yeah. Oh, you can only have one temple. Damn, Daniel. Well. Hmm. How come this area is like so marshy? Ah, there's a lot of water here. Cool. So, I mean, I could build a market like here. Though I am kind of just like tempted to put it like right on the edge and just do housing in and around this block and this block, because I'm pretty sure once these markets upgrade, then it will also go up a bunch. How does that desirability change like that? That doesn't make a lot of sense. Is there a thing about having markets further away? Markets also generate tax revenue, increase desirability of surrounding homes. First things first, we gotta get these farms up. Because we're gonna have to get them up and then we're gonna have to work them for a while. Get them all cleaned up, emptied of the weeds. It's a lot of laborers. Good work though. My cabbage pots! My cabbages! Crops lost to animals. That's a full cow. How do these cows keep getting through there? Predators are attacking. Wolves. I mean, I'm assuming that's attacking the hunter. Pooh, hunter got hunted. Duh. Hunter got hunted hard. Red company. I'm afraid you're going to need to help this young fellow. Kratang, Kratang.
At the ready.
Kratang.
Right away. At once. It will be done. As you command.
Don't want to kill the wolf den. But I do want to kill all the wolves currently there. So that's good. Ooh, there's deep clay right up there too. And we have another merchant coming to town. He wants coats. Let's buy him for a bad price. He wants tools, which we actually have quite a few of. He wants baskets, which we have a ton of. Shoes. He also wants planks. I wouldn't mind getting rid of, like, say, 200 planks. Flax crops produce more yields. This guy's got bricks. We're gonna be able to upgrade a bunch of stuff. Crops ready for assignment. Click to add crops. Work, 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 work. Work, 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 work. Right now, that's all that needs to be done. It's really funny. All the laborers working there were just like, oh, guess we're farmers now. Work, 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 work. We gotta get those weed levels down. Till that gets done, there ain't nothing to be done. Almost 200 in tier 3. 13 off, right? All we have to do is have less people die to battle wounds, I guess. Target number of traps not set. Sure, I should actually have you more like this, because I want you to hunt those deer more than anything. But she'll grab all those wolf carcasses at least. I don't know, maybe it's time we got rid of the wolves. They are eating a lot of people. Increased durability, added item recipes. I could also give them traps at this point as an option. Sell off all those baskets. Sell off those clothes. Sell off those tools. Sell off that wood. You're pretty much out of money right now. $10 a brick. So for 60 bricks, we're talking 600 bucks. I'm gonna want at least 100 bricks. It's fine. I have more wood to transfer over here, so. And we're doing like pretty good on cash.
Need anything?
So this marketplace can now get upgraded. An extra 300 bucks. 60 planks, 60 bricks. Another villager has died due to illness while in the healer's house. Wow. How bad are you at your job? Do I need a second healer work in the healer's house? %92 fertility there? Okay. My building's on fire. Another traveling merchant arrives. She wants to buy planks for even more money. She also wants my pottery. She can have it. She has tools, stones, halberds, and heavy tools. I could sell her iron ore, but doesn't really feel like it's worthwhile. Okay, we're sitting on some good cash right now. I'm very, very pleased with that. I guess I could buy more bricks. So the question ends up being like, what else do I need bricks for? Cheesemaker needs 90 bricks. A preservist needs 100 bricks. Preservists bring fruit, berries, and root vegetables to this building and preserve them in glassware. But I also need a glass maker if I'm doing that, which is 155 bricks. Okay. Okay. High quality books. What's the other? There's like an amenities and storage building here. We don't have the academy. Oh, we have the money that we could build this for sure. Development of a new text aimed at improving the lives and security of all Denzians and improving for future harvests. We also have, what is this, a book? A paper mill requires another 50 bricks. So I tell you what, let's buy. I have 50 bricks in inventory. Your bill, they're selling bricks for really expensive, so maybe we just hold off. We're gonna have tier 3 pretty soon. I could get the paper mill going at least. And the academy doesn't require any bricks, so. Crops getting lost to heat stress. Just need to be moved. Get out of town. These guys just need to work these fields until they are low on weeds. Whoops. So that'll keep them plenty busy. Wow, that got built very fast. I guess the stockyard is up here where they actually keep all those supplies, so. Papers turn flax into paper for use in guild halls and in the production of books. I mean, I'm not really using flax for anything else. You'd think I'd have access to, like, a tailor. Ah, I do. I just don't have it built. Well, that might be a decent idea. Maybe sneak him down here. Seeing as he is like a farm-based industry. Nobody's making flags right now, but that'll change. So. Jareth, how we doing? Take a little nap there, did we? Jareth also suffered from the time anomaly. The time, it just disappeared. Time do be doing that. I will say, time do be doing that sometimes. Where do we get guild halls from? A drought. Library guild hall. I'm kind of just like assuming the academy also. Looks like it should add desirability, but it doesn't actually. Low key, kind of surprising. All right. I mean, we could have added up by the farmland here. Then it doesn't really seem like it needs to be anywhere in particular. Could be the War Academy up on the hill. Can't fit it in there. I could replace the graveyard, but the graveyard does kind of feel like it's settled in there. I am tempted to put the graveyard over here, or like, I don't know, in the shadow of this mountain or something. This is the fruit tree graph. So this is where all the places that fruit trees are really good to grow. Interesting. You know, that could be a really good spot for an arborist. Get us a whole bunch more fruit, and then we have like this kind of room here for some storage and some other things. So maybe if we build a market, it ends up being more kind of in this area. Certainly it could work. This market's been upgraded, which is nice to see. We can actually have more people working in it now too, which is cool. Now, my real question is like, what's happening to all these barrels? Okay, most of them are being used in the granaries, which is definitely the least important spot they could be. This root cellar is full up. That's it. That's 200 people. 12 new immigrants. I need 200 planks. Oh my god. Oh, we sold so much wood. What happened? Oh, we used all this wood building the paper mill. And also the weavery. God damn it. That's okay. They'll come back online. Oh, these guys actually did pretty good at de-weeding the place. I'm gonna go ahead and say like 2 more de-weeds and a clover, and then we can start cropping down here. This field is gonna need a lot of work. Yeah, we could do flax and then turnip. That seems okay by me. And then maybe like clover and probably flax again here. So clear that out. We'll put in some clover. We can clear these out. Clear him out. Put in some clover and then clear these out. I mean, I guess it's probably not great to do flax back to back in the same field. Like, you're better off doing crop rotation. So like, leeks wouldn't work very well. Would cabbages? No. Cabbages would actually work well based on the soil we have now. This is the problem. What about something like rye? Alright, we could do rye maybe. Rye yields are not as high as wheat, but it's less affected by lower fertility and disease. It's more frost tolerant than wheat. Yeah, okay, let's do that for them. And then buckwheat does not yield as much as grain, but it has a short growing period. Part of me is also like, okay, well, some of this is actually good cabbage growth. So what if we did a little cabbage growing? Peas would also work pretty well in here. More frost tolerant, best grown in early spring. The beans are kind of pushing it. Why don't we go like that, clover, and then maybe turnips not so good. The carrots maybe though? I could put a little bit of maintenance in there. I don't hate that as an option. And then carrots need like really sandy soil. So carrots would also go in really well here. Maybe better than the rye. You're not going to fit that in too easy. But okay. So, I don't know. We're making a lot of wheat right now. Because we could go for like prime leek rotation. Which is also really good for wheat. Yeah, I might just do that for that third field. Oh no, sorry. This should be flax then. Oh, flax needs like way more though. So it's not good for leek if there's that much. God, it's always something, isn't it? Can we hit hay in here anywhere? Hay will grow fine. So we could do hay, flax, clover, And then something else. We'll start building those up. Start adding sand into them. So wood planks. I need more of. I'm going to put a few more people on wood planks. We don't have a lot of trees themselves coming in right now, but it's like all we need to get going. Compost. Yeah, this is like so fertile that it's not even being... They're not even adding compost to that anymore. Quickly, before 3 people die and we have to wait another year. Spend all winter arranging crops for the next growing season. It's not a bad idea. You got to stay on top of it, so... I do also, yeah, like this idea of another arborist building down here, too. Which, like... Well, I mean, there's 100 different ways I could probably stick you in. I think we'll just do it like that. Cancel. Almost built something that cost 50 planks, and then I was like, wait a minute. Thought I was trying not to use all my planks right now. Perfect. Yeah, so these guys will do a bunch more work on these fields just to clear them out and make them perfect. And then we'll be golden. You're working tallow, iron, pelts. There are no stones. We are trying to plant trees and harvest trees. Wish the trees would grow a little bit faster just to keep this more consistent, but... Guess what you could do is have like multiple foresters and just have them planting and rotating around. We are capped out right now, which is fantastic. Look at this. We got people showing up being like, I want your candles. It smells so nice here. 15 of you, 35 of you. Go 15 of these baskets. Why not? We don't have that many foragers. I want to buy crossbows as well. What do they have? Knowledge? Coats? Goats! My God, they've got the goats. Gimme goats. Gimme goats. Gimme goats. Finally, we'll be able to get our goats. Goats for cheap, too. Should I buy 2? I mean, I'm definitely buying 1. Oh my God, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Please put out the cow barn. It's full of hay and cows. Oh no, not the compost yard. It's the worst thing to make stink. Nice, I actually managed to buy that goat right before the birthing rate happened, so they immediately gave birth to another goat. Fantastic. I'm just gonna leave it at that then. Do I need anything else from you? Not really. Like, I could buy things like cheese, but let's just put the money in the vault. Need winter livestock. Grain. Uh-oh. You're making grain this month. You're making grain next month. Nobody's making grain in month 3. That's what happened here. You're making hay. If I do this, can I get hay in here? Chestbot. Get hay in here. Okay. Yeah, none of them have any winter livestock right now, and that has me big time concerned. Got to till the fields and go close so it's nice and fertile, right? Do Canuck candles beat Yankee candles? I don't know. I know COVID beats Yankee candles. It was very funny during COVID. You could see when like COVID spikes was happening based on reviews on the Yankee Candles Amazon page. People would buy them and be like, these candles don't smell. And everyone would be like, ooh. Have I got news for you? You have very much COVID, yes. It is feeling like we are no longer producing enough wood. Blueberry bushes. Excuse me. Other blueberry bushes. You will also come over here with me and join my blueberry bush row, where all the blueberry bushes go. The land of the blueberry bush. I can't believe sons of guns ate up all my planks. We also don't have enough flax to do anything right now. Will. Oh, interesting. This clover is not going to grow particularly well. Your settlement requires additional housing. Yeah, I know, buddy. The problem is that everything costs planks. And I need many planks. It's not like these people are selling planks. In fact, quite the opposite. They want to be buying all my planks. Heat, stress, and everything. We got spoilage of fish. But we do have the root cellar is full of barrels. The market square is full of barrels. All my granaries are full of barrels. So at least we're spoiling a lot less now. You require additional builders. I also require additional laborers. I'm starting to think I might just need more houses. So I know I don't have room for a market, but I could start building shelters. I guess what we're saying is building up here. Up to sort of the edge of this road. It's far enough away from that industrial sector. I'm losing a little bit because it's overlapping on the farmlands, but you know what? Also, this one is overlapping a bit on the farmlands. Do these markets grow even more? No, so that is like a maxed out. So it doesn't add a lot. When you upgrade the market size, it adds like a pretty small extra like inch. So I think if I was to build the market here, obviously not turning it on right away, but we could have a bit of a bendy bend. And you know what? We might as well do some nice symmetry here. And we could have that come up that way too. I mean, I like that vibe for it. And then have it just kind of like fold around this nice and naturally. I could put something like a large park in here. I've always wanted to build a large park. The problem is that it ruins my symmetry really, really terribly. So if I build a little bit of road there, and I was to build maybe a little bit of road there. Certainly this could be figured out with the walls. I guess the other option is I could just build like something like a massive plaza here too. Which could be fun in its own right, especially if I did it. You know what? If I did it well, we could do like a small park. We could do like a park or something with a plaza around it. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a medium garden with plaza around it. Obviously, all of this is being paused immediately. And who knows if it will ever truly see the light of day. But it's the goal. It's the dream. Trying to keep the dream alive. And now I just awkwardly have like a lot of room in between. Why can't I build there? Obstructed by the road. Did I screw up that road? I sure did. Can I? Oh God. Oh, what have I done? Okay, it looks like most of that road's got canceled. With this huge pathway in between that I'm not effectively using, which bothers me more than I could say. So maybe I should actually build these in a slightly different pattern. Hear me out, hear me out, hear me out. Like this. And then like that. And like that. And like that. We'll figure out how the magic of that works in due time. Oh, that'll work perfect. The decorations are limited, but, you know, it's all we can do really right now. Time for a separate colony. Yeah, I did just think about, like, well, what if I just built a whole colony down here? There's enough, like, food and everything else, but I think it would get really screwy if I did that. Also, this gets spirituality bonuses based on buildings within 300 meters. Now, I don't know what 300 meters is meant to be, but we could at least get these homes up and running. Then I think what I'm going to try to do is go like build a gate right there. Into that park. And hopefully that'll work. I don't really have any animals over here, so I'm not really worried about like fencing off these farms. Yeah, that seemed to create the pathway we needed for these people to actually be able to come in and out. Now, I don't really have any guards protecting this gateway, but also I don't know that this wall will be permanent now. It might slowly devolve. Get pushed around. $100. 108. Okay, it's going up. I was a bit worried we were going to burn through all of our logs here, but it seems like our woodcutters are actually... Turns out, like, how many woodcutters could woodcutters cut wood? The answer is, like, they're fine. Perk should be single tile malleable based on minimum area size. Perk gets rated and provides the boost for its rating. Yes, it drives me nuts, so... They did a pretty good job with it in City Skylines when they added in like that perk expansion. You know what, man? We have enough money and bricks that we could actually finish this plaza as well. That's so needlessly expensive. See how it looks, though. So what I always wanted was this nice plaza square around the town pole, the market, and the temple. Like, this park might actually end up getting cannibalized for something else. I haven't really decided yet. There's this very annoying tree in the way. Nice. Look how good these fields are. They are ready for farming. So you've got flax. You've got flax. You've got hay. Rye would work. So I think we'll give you rye. You need something that's cabbage friendly, which is not any of this. I guess you could do leeks. I gotta be real. I kind of want to just throw in hay there as well. Make sure we have enough hay going forward. I think that would be pretty good. That would probably keep us in decent shape too. All right. I'm happy with those farms. You guys, of course, are all missing wells. That's the one thing I didn't really think about here. I think I'll just put it right there for now. Nice. Medium Plaza does not meet upgrade requirements. Ah. So medium plazas suck, but when you upgrade them, they don't suck. I think. Honestly, I'm not really clear. Medium plazas get an upgrade bonus, which is increased desirability. Small plazas do not. So I don't know if it's literally just like a visual money sink, or what the idea is behind it. We also have a bit of gold coming in. 19. I'm going to have you get another light infantry, and I'm going to have you get another light infantry. We've got decent cash in the bank right now. And I would like for us to actually be prepared for bandit raids. This is good. Love seeing this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I can't totally fill up those mines, but it's in good shape for a single temporary housing. Share more kitty pics? Ooh. Hagen, how we doing, my dude? Nice settlement, thank you. I'm very pleased with it so far. It's turning out okay. You know what? I just realized we have like 300 clay, and I have all these people who could probably be making pottery out of that. Being said, I'm also going to need that clay for bricks, but that sounds like a problem for future agent. We also have technology. What would we like to unlock? Coal-fire stoves? No. Quarries? I like deep mines, because this is how we get that unlimited coal, but we actually need a tier 4 town anyway for that, so I think let's grab glass blowing. Now, do I have the things to make glass blowing? No, of course not. Is it gonna stop me from trying? Also, of course not. Or at least queuing up the building. Year 24, scouts have reported unusual raider activity amassing on your border. The enemy is preparing to besiege your settlement with battering rams capable of withstanding arrow fire. Maybe I should recruit additional light infantry. Because that seems pretty serious. Siege engines. Yeah, I was not expecting that, let me tell you. We prioritize that well. It kind of seems like it's sort of important to get going. Yeah, so we'll bleed off a little bit of gold, but we're okay. 134 wood planks. Dude, these sawmills are slow. Construct 50 shelters in a local settlement. 49 are within range. So it must be like this guy who's not. Or, you know what? Actually, it's probably the temporary shelter counts. with this home also? Why are we not repairing it? Just waiting for it to catch fire again, I guess. Have I eliminated a raider camp in this run? I actually haven't, but we have discovered some. There's one down here. And there's one over here. And there's one somewhere up here, but I don't know where it is. We haven't figured out that one yet. I guess we could probably blow up some raider camps. This guy is buying beer for a pretty damn good price. Medicine. You have my interest, old man. You have it greatly. Unhappy villagers are leaving. They're taking fish, milk, hide coats, pairs of shoes. Unmet clothing needs. Reason for desertion. That doesn't feel true. All right, okay, it's a little true. Hey, you're making leeks. You're making flax. Okay, so we have flax coming in this year. I'm gonna max that out on 100. The brewery is shortened and could use additional workers. Dude, how many laborers just left? Too many. Oh, we're so close to tier 3. What if someone sits on it making vroom vroom noises? If an arrow is a missile, a battering ram is a siege engine? I guess so. I think it fits. I think a battering ram fits as a siege engine. It's like the most basic of siege engines outside of maybe ladders. But I think it's allowed. Okay, we're gonna have 3 additional cows to slaughter this year. This is fantastic. I'm very curious to see like how much meat and tallow cows make, because it should be a hell of a lot. We're at 150 planks. Oh, I have no stone. That's why we can't make that well. Well, that's why we can't make that well. Oh, that's a big 200 rock out there. That'll keep us busy for a while. Come on, tier 3. Did I put in a well for the new district? Yes, but I ran out of stone before it got built, so. Speaking of fires, put the matches down. Always short on stone. I think it depends a lot on your map. I think my problem is I just like forget about it and let it ride for a while. She wants to buy beer, but not that good of a price. Pottery, iron, and coal. So, damn. I can sell you so much beer. You literally can't afford anything else. I just bought everything you have. How much is this medicine worth? Buy and transfer. Then sell you more beer. I'll sell you those herbs. And then I'll take everything else back, I guess. We have a lot of gold right now. I mean, it ain't gonna be forever. 25 more wood. Another building on fire. This district loves catching on fire, it seems. We have an insane amount of blueberry bushes going on up here, which is just fantastic. Keeping us humming in blueberries. And we've got like all the barrels we need, all the paper we need. I never expected beer would be so profitable. We're gonna need to build a pub, I guess. These homies are cutting wood planks. The village is being raided. Well, let's bring these guys up. Looks like both attacks are coming from this side, which at least is good. Animals, get out of my crops. I guess I want to say, like, select all archer units go in this building. But I don't think I am allowed to do that.
Your command?
Oh, yeah. All right, so this is not the battering ram on this side.
Your orders.
And this is obviously not working with you either because it's too far away.
Your orders.
You're really close to dying. I'm gonna try to run you off. Okay. Great success. Great success. Is my labor count critically low? Yes.
At the ready.
What's going on? Can this tower fire at people? How do they know that that's like where the hole in my gap is? You know? I don't think it's so damn clever. I'm really shocked that your archers can't shoot over walls. Formation editing. Oh, that's how you do it. Control click. Ooh.
At the ready. It will be done.
Run! Damn. All right, one archer down. I don't know what happened to the battering rams. I guess we're not getting them. Oh. Defeat 100 raiders on a non-pacifist difficulty. Victory! Archers. Not enough villagers for trading. I lost one villager, and I really cannot afford to be losing any more. I guess this is the answer we're learning here today. Never bother with them in an all Total War. Too frustrating. Ass ladders, most definitely a Total War thing. They got rid of it in a recent patch, and then they brought them back. And it's kind of confusing. My root cellars are so full of food, and my food isn't spoiling anymore. that it's starting to become a problem. Upgrade. Upgrade the town center with $1 bajillion, please. Tell me I have builders. I have 5 builders. 0 laborers. Yeah. Yeah, I can see that being a pretty big problem. I'll have the siege cannons, the siege on my next assault. Okay. I just assumed, yeah, where they told me like, oh, this is happening. I was like, oh, this must be happening right now. No, sir. Droughts. What are you trying to tell me? We may never know. A mystery. All right, guys, let's bring all this cash over here. It's just nice to see the wagon guy is actually doing his work. Picking up clay. Yes. Yes. At last, Town Hall level 3. Dop, 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 dop. Wow, we're starting to look like a real town. I was kind of hoping that that would just like spike a bunch of homesteads into instantly upgrading, but they're all just under. Just under the desirability score they need. Oh my god. Okay, so we can make Coopers. We can make theaters. We can make the pub. Very happy villagers who drink too much could become violent. Is this true? Obviously, we should put the pub right here because it fits perfectly. And it's the center of town. And it's across from the temple. So that's going to happen. Theater provides entertainment for your villagers' desired. Entertained villagers are happy villagers. Oh, it's huge. That's going to have to go like... you know, it could go somewhere like up here. It has such a good range. It's only like a 1% difference. The Cooper under here, we have cheesemakers and preservists. Furniture workshop builds furniture out of boards. The brewery, the brickyard at long lasting last. The glassmaker. Stables for horsemen. Hedge fences. Ooh. Cobbled roads. Bigger bonuses than dirt road. Costs are 100 meters per road length, and it costs stone. Oof. Cobbled bridges. Ooh. Tier 3 decorations, the most important part. Crates and barrels. Ornamental trees. A flowered urn. A small statue. A medium statue. And a large statue. Oh, yeah. Whoa, buddy. We're going to need some statues. We're definitely going to need some statues. Maybe like right here. Oh, wow, there's so many options. There's another spot over here in Plaza Land as well that I could easily put one in around those gardens. I mean, this is quite literally one open square. People would be very happy if we built that statue. There's a lot going on right now. All right. We need rocks. The problem with the rocks is that we need laborers to get them. And the problem with laborers is that we don't have any. But we do have some technology allowing us to actually get access to canning if we wanted. Canning equals unlimited food. Now, I know that we don't have the stuff that we need for canning yet, but to me that seems to make sense. Berries and fruit and root vegetables. So this was going to be the glass maker. The Preservis actually doesn't really use a lot of storage. I could put it right, like, here. I'd get rid of a couple of greens. Not the biggest deal. I sort of like that. It's one part nonsense, but it's most parts I like it. That being said, we're going to put it on pause because we can't afford anything right now. You guys are all my priorities. Root cellar is full. Storage cart is full. Granary, vault, wagon shop, root cellar. I think I need another storehouse. Or maybe I just need another root cellar. I guess I could put one out here by this arborist. It would sort of make sense. Need a place to store all that fruit after all, so... You can upgrade some decorations and the range is huge. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, oh my god, like if I had stone, I could upgrade the festival pole. Truly, all I need right now is stone. We're just going to shift these guys on pure stone production for a little bit. Just to see if we can get our way through. Two firewood. Not a lot of firewood, but... If only I didn't stupidly build all these plaza squares. Made all the more confusing by the fact that, like, we have dirt roads over stone plazas. Please don't ask me how that works. I do not have an answer. Yeah, I mean, well, they're all going out and getting stoned. All going out and getting stoned. I don't think that's correct. Yeah, without laborers, yeah, we're kind of hard up. And it's about to get real chilly around these parts. Real chilly. Any tower upgrades? We need to get a bunch of tech to get the tower upgrades is the problem. So it's like yes and no. How's the religion coming along? Pretty good. We're the children of the earth. We can rename the religion. That's very fun. Currently, we're the children of the earth because we have trees grow faster and orchards produce more fruit, and we have food spoils slower. Children of the spoiled milk. Jeff, god of biscuits. You guys got to work on your naming conventions. What's going on? Why is all this stone so slow to bring back? What is it, a bunch of heavy stone or something? Come on, get real. Surely this can't be too complicated. Your building storage is full. The smokehouse is full. I mean, this is a great problem to have. It's like we have 1,000 fruit. We have so much fruit, we can't eat it all. Did we unlock brick making? And if so, where is it? Brickyard. It is a big stinky. The infinite clay mine is up here, and all the infinite coal mines are up here. So I do feel like infinite brickyard should be somewhere in this area. But I think one of those slopes are too steep. That's a problem I think I can fix, though. Honestly. I just need to find, like, a section it would fit in, technically. And then I'll just flatten it. Might have to move this road. Probably I'm going to have to move that road. Year 25, and I'm just like, one more thing. Okay, and now just one more thing. And then after that, I just got to do one more thing. I just want to see what it looks like when one of these upgrade. That's all. That's all I want to see. I'd also really like the pub to be built. I think that would be a bonus that everyone would appreciate. Slope too steep, obstructed by road. Delete road. Slope too steep. Expand it out a little bit. Armory is short on pelts. 10 of those. 10 of those. Alright, well, at least we do have armors. These guys are delivering the last stuff. The stones. To the pub. To the statues. We do have some laborers. We're up to 2 laborers, so they're getting something done. God knows I can't figure out what it is, but slope still too steep. Come on, guys. I believe in you. Oh, no. Turn around, kill that. Don't run away, because you'll die. Don't shoot the other wolf, you idiot. Okay. Grab the carcass and now go. Excellent. Sure, we can make that work. These chickens keep seeming to get in my farm. No, these cows keep getting in my farm. Because I never really set this up properly. I kind of need to move this compost bin. Okay, so the brickery. I don't really like the way it looks like that, though. I'd rather it like that. Just going to flatten a bit of this again. Just a smidge. See how crazy that starts to look. I was hoping, like, if I gather other area with it, it might not be so bad. Shelter's upgrading. Yay! We have a statue.
What needs doing?
This hunter is retreating. Good. You should probably go heal, homie. It's a nice looking statue. All they need now is 3 food types. They must have 3 food types, dudes. We have proteins, we have vegetables, we have fruits, we have dairy. The only thing we don't have is luxury pies. All they need to do is go to the market, get some vegetables, and they can start upgrading their houses. All right, we're going to do that. Then we'll do that and that. Buildings need more workers. The pub is short-handed. So the pub trades beer for gold. Yeah, that's a good deal, man. One would argue that's a very good deal. All of these houses are now upgrading to large house sites. They need clay. Oh, no. I've had too many potters working. Clay, gold, and wooden planks. And it's starting to like pop up all over town now too. Man, they're just getting struck by fire constantly. We got new travelers. Some of them want to buy our pottery. Some of them want to buy our beer. Honestly, like 200 beer here would be really nice. Probably 100 pottery, just in case. I don't know that I need to buy anything off of you, but we'll find out pretty soon. For some reason, you're buying sand, which actually I don't want to sell to you anymore. Sand is now valuable to me. I could maybe buy you shoes. But at the same time, I also think that maybe we just put a production quota on shoes, put them at like 50. And then we don't worry too much about having to deal with shoes. This guy just needs gold. That's fantastic. This homestead's being upgraded. Yes, large house. Ooh, they look so nice. They got that Tudor style. We've gone from just like wood paneling to now we're like claying it in, making it look so bougie. What do these guys want? They want furniture. They want glassware. They want all sorts of other stuff. Extra housing capacity, increased durability. Tier 4. That's nice. That matches like the actual style. It's nice like seeing the way that you kind of go through the ages of a town. As our towns become more advanced, it feels like it's looking more advanced as well. Nice red paint on the door. Where they get that? It's a good question. Maybe it's just like a nice dark cherry wood. You know, we don't know for sure. The pub looks awesome. Hell yeah. I'd love it if we could be on fire less. That would be like a big perk. This one's got this cool garden path I put in the back. So all these guys can like go into each other's backyards. It's cute. I probably am meant to be building stuff back here as well, but I forgot all about it. So the next goal would be like replace all these dirt paths with cobblestone paths so that people can actually, things actually would start looking correct. Forgot to trade all the things in the store. Oh well. With the pub open, these guys should be pretty busy. They're working on the brickyard as well, and then pretty much everything else starts coming online once the brickyard goes. Right? It's like brickyard, glassmaker, preservist. You're working on a little root cellar, which is fine and dandy with me. Got this, like, to move this forestry area back and say like a 1-to-1 logs to planting. And have them kind of back doing what they do best. Like that we have this like little farming town outside. We're even making money again, which means we could, in fact, recruit more people. Though I'm just realizing we lost an archer here. The other part of me is like, oh, should I make like a, like, I don't know, like a more, less archer divisions? Should I make a separate archer division? We could at least have like 4 infantry in each. Just to keep things a little bit safer. Taking housewarming to a new level. Boof. You ain't wrong. A lot of crops being eaten by animals. Yeah. I think I would just need to move that compost. I would need to move all of this up 1 so I could box it in properly. I mean, it's doable. It'd be a bit of a pain. I'm not really worried about them eating a small amount of the crops occasionally. We're really, quite frankly, crushing it here. Look at how much meat we make now. I guess that's because the cows? Yeah, 930 meat as well with 30 pelts and a ton of tallow. So now that the cows are being butchered every year, it's like our meat supplies are ludicrous. We actually can't smoke meat fast enough. We're just losing it through spoilage really, really fast. Damn. He's just setting animal traps outside the wolf den. Honestly, I feel like probably just killing that wolf den at this point would be the thing to do. You'd probably spend a lot more time hunting deer. You know what? Can you just do that? I think the wolves have proven their purpose. We fight them more often than they fight the bad guys now. There we go. Problem solved. Now people can actually come up here and also, like, grab those deceased villagers. He can just focus on hunting deer. Like he's meant to. Do some basic hunting. That guy can focus on those deer. Not have to worry about any of it. I love it. We have ourselves a beautiful little town. I am very, very pleased with this. We got a nice little expansion. We've managed to get a bunch of stuff set up with the temples. We hit tier 3. We're upgrading houses. I think this is the perfect place for us to leave it today. And our 4th little save. Thank you so much for joining us as we've continued our look at Farthest Frontier. We're going to have to leave it at this for a while right now, just because we have a whole bunch of other games coming to the channel, but I'm very, very pleased with where it is. I'm so sad to leave before these siege engines show up, but I don't really know when they're coming, so it's going to have to be it for now. Until next time.